If you're a real estate investor, you probably know that one of the biggest expenses you potentially have on your property is turning over a property when the tenant moves out. When this happens, you're going to have to spend some money to fix the property back up in order to put a new tenant in there. Well, the ideal for any real estate investor is to put a long-term tenant in the property who's going to pay rent on time and stay for years on out. You may ask, is it possible to have a tenant stay in a property for 20, 25, 30 years? And the answer is, yes it is, but it's not common. Hi, my name is Pete Candelaria and I am the broker and one of the owners of RE Solutions XV, a residential real estate and property management that loves to educate and help people find solutions for all of their real estate needs. If you're interested in that, please hit the subscribe button below. Even though it's rare for a tenant to stay 20 plus years, the goal is to keep tenants in your property as long as possible. Let me share 4 things that you can do to hopefully increase the amount of time a tenant wants to continue renting from you rather than move somewhere else. Number 1, and this may surprise you, is the type of property. Most people will rent out a single family home for years, and it makes sense. People that rent condos or townhomes are in a different phase of life, and they will eventually move out. But people that rent out single family homes are usually trying to settle down somewhere. In fact, most tenants that rent out a single family home typically stay twice as long as those that rent condos or townhomes. Not to mention that condos and townhomes are usually harder to rent out and tend to stay on the market longer. Just from that point alone, that's why we recommend single family homes as an investment option, because you'll find a tenant faster and they are more likely to stay for a much longer time period. Number 2, timely repairs. The number 1 reason that good tenants move out of the property when their lease is up is due to poor property maintenance. This can be the quality of repairs done at the property, how long it takes to fix a maintenance issue, or even the communication to get things resolved. If something breaks in your tenant's property, you need to fix it, and you need to fix it quickly, not just for the preservation of the property and the safety of the tenant, but also to keep the tenants happy. If a property owner maintains the property and is quick to repair maintenance issues, it is more likely that the tenant will maintain the property and in turn want to stay longer. Number 3, reasonable rent increases. Most tenants are renting because they believe that it is too expensive to buy, and they may not want the responsibility of owning a home. Does this mean that the property owner should not increase the rent or on lease renewals? Not at all. We understand that property taxes go up, insurance goes up, and other costs to having an investment property can cut into the monthly rent. But rent increase should be legitimate and fair for all parties involved. A market analysis should be conducted to determine the fair market value, and even then, it can be negotiated with the tenant. Number 4, this may sound crazy, but simply being respectful to the tenant. You would be surprised how many landlords or even property management companies treat their tenants as second-class citizens. If you think about it, the tenants are actually the ones paying your mortgage and paying the property management company's fees. A vacant house makes no one money. Does that mean that the management company needs to be tenant-centric and that they are the most important party in the management company landlord-tenant relationship? No. But they are an equal part of the 3 and need to be treated with respect. In fact, being respectful and courteous at all times will go a long way when it comes to difficult situations that may happen during or after a tenancy. Tenants are more likely to understand delays in repairs if they are communicated with in a respectful and empathetic manner. So if you have the right type of property, if you do repairs quickly, if you are fair in your rent increases, and you treat your tenants with respect, the likelihood of them staying at the property longer will be high. If you have any questions on this topic or any other real estate or property management topic, don't hesitate to contact us with the information below. Till next time, take care.